Maybe the dumbness is the friends we met along the way. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Admits His Dumbness. Today, we're going to talk about pretty dumb stuff that I did. One of my potentially dumbest moves, though. I want to know what you guys think. Is it? You guys can tell me in the comments. I would actually sincerely love to hear this debate on what you guys think of this. Let's just jump into it, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that awesome stuff, or become my patron for that matter. So, all right, this is my alternate account, Prevail Man, and it's the tale as old as time, right, folks? I'm at 10 million GP. I spend $10 a month on Conquest Pass, and that's it. It's an alt. I don't put a huge amount of effort into it. I'm at 10 million GP, and I'm in Kyber 3. And that rhymed, but other than rhyming, it's a tricky situation, folks, because I don't have enough of anything. Obviously, there are bottlenecks in this game, we all know that, and one of those huge bottlenecks that has been around forever, like since I started the game 8 or 9 or 12 years ago, however long it was. One of the biggest bottlenecks is zetas. I mean, also, we don't need to list all the bottlenecks, but Chirotech and Bronzium wiring are probably the other two really big ones. But in this case, all of those are kind of relevant to this scenario. So my account recently got the Inquisition Lightspeed bundle. Someone on stream decided to fund me, and they were like, hey, if I pay for it, will you get the $50 Inquisition Lightspeed bundle, which is very on brand for this account. I bought a lot of Lightspeed bundles on it. That's the other money I spend on this account, or Lightspeed bundles, to see how quickly we can catch up. And so I was like, yeah, sure. I would appreciate that. Thank you. I even said thank you at least twice. Maybe thrice. I'm not sure. No one can be sure, except for people who maybe watch the VOD, but let's not do that. Why would we put ourselves through that? So, anyways, we've got the Inquisition, and then I unlocked Grand Inquisitor. I'm part of a guild who was awesome enough to, they have Riva. Everyone else had Inquisition already, and they let me into this guild, and I got Riva unlocked way before I got Inquisition unlocked. So she was very easy. It was very easy for me with a Relic 5 Riva to get Grand Inquisitor unlocked. That event is super easy if you just only have Riva to help with it. But it put me in this weird situation because also I just recently unlocked Jabba, which if you've been following along with some of this stuff, Jabba has a lot of very, very, very similar unlock requirements to Jedi Master Luke, and I realized that Jedi Master Luke was also like about 7 relics away from unlocking, so I unlocked him as well. He wasn't really part of my plan. I was like, I just may as well unlock a Galactic Legend, right? And there's all sorts of weird stuff I'm going to be doing, like probably using his ultimate mats when I finally get them on Leia, who is also very, very close to unlock because Jabba and Jedi Master Luke and Leia all share very similar unlock requirements as well. So I have Inquisition, I have Jedi Master Luke, and I really need Zetas, right? And desperately need them. Also, if I want to get Zalbar and his cool new Omicron, it's gated behind a Zeta. Yeah, I was trying to find a way to wordplay gated and Zeta. Zated. It's zated, but okay. I'm sorry. Sometimes my thirst for puns is unsatiable. Okay, so all right. So we need a Zeta on Seven Sisters. She actually came with one Zeta, but with the Lightspeed bundle, she actually came with one. Riva needs a couple of them. All right, cool. Good deal. Grand Inquisitor needs, I think, 2 more. Maybe just one more. Oh yeah, he could use it on his leadership, but I'm not gonna give him his leadership because let's face it, he doesn't deserve nice things. Fifth brother also needs one. And then these aren't all like the most vital ever, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Like to have a fully armed and operational Inquisition team, you want those Zetas, right? And don't judge me for my modding, folks. This is a lot to mod on an account that has very poor mods. Eighth brother also needs one, and Jedi Master Luke. I applied one on his unique, I guess, because apparently I thought that was the best one at the time. And he still needs 5 more. All right, so I need like 10 on this squad. And then if I want one on Zalbar, cool. And, you know, Night Trooper could probably use, what, a couple? Yeah, he needs a couple. Because eventually we're going to want to use him. And, you know, Death Trooper Pretty doesn't have any. Drogon probably needs a couple, 1 or 2. Captain Enoch needs... So I need all these Zetas. I also am desperately poor on relic materials, just like so mind-numbingly awfully poor that my Sith Marauder, who could really use some relics as well, is stuck at relic 1. So he actively undermines my Malgus team on off. So I mean, and the tale of total destitution continues on this account, right? So I have all these cool characters and I can like only use some of their kit because the Zetas and the relics are just really dragging me down, and that's fine. I'm not even trying to complain. I'm just trying to outline this thing that I'm sure a lot of you actually go through as well. Like just for the people who have been playing for forever on, you know, and have an account that has all the Zetas, has all the stuff, you know, you probably don't understand the level of desperation that a lot of people have on this matter. And it's like if you misplace a Zeta, if you put it on the wrong character, it hurts a lot. So anyways, all of this goes into the bucket of like, okay, everyone needs Zetas. Like I'm gonna need Zetas for a long time, and if I decide to go for Leia, who's not that far away, she's going to need another 6 on top of that. And probably, I mean, like I pointed out earlier, like Drogon probably needs at least 1. I don't remember off the top of my head how many he needs. We need a lot of Zetas, folks. Tons of Zetas. I have 0 available right now, as you could see before. So what should I do? And I'm not trying to actually ask for advice here. I want to know what you guys think, because I also, you know, I need relic. I don't even have enough relics to get Jedi Master Luke to 7. Like it's bad. Like Grand Inquisitor is relic 4. These are characters that really need higher relics. And so what did I do instead? Like so I'm like desperately poor, lacking in materials, don't have anything, and the decision that I ended up making, which is the dumb thing, probably, you guys can tell me, is I got Dengar to Relic 9 and gave him his Zeta. I think this is the one with his Zeta. And obviously, I mean, that was in the thumbnail. You guys, it was the most obvious thing, guys. If you stop to think about it for even just a second, you guys could see all those mods on these characters, and he's got 6E mods or better. so why would I do this? Because Dengar doesn't even have a good datacron anymore. The datacron dusted a while ago. It sucks. It's not good. For a guy who's like so bad that he comes to battle pre-bandaged. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get hit in the head by someone. I should have a bandage there. And it's hard to deny that. He kind of just sucks. And his Zeta is like, it makes a bad character like still bad. He's still not good with his Zeta. It doesn't make him good. The thing that helps a lot here, and this is why I did it, and you can tell me, again, I would be curious to hear what you guys think. The reason I did that, and I did a video on this earlier, getting him to Relic 9 with his Zeta, because his Zeta does add speed to the ship, makes the Punishing One, which I recently 7-starred, it makes it go before Leviathan. So the whole fleet goes before Leviathan. So that makes my fleet a little more, a little bit better. It makes it more consistent against the Leviathan, which, I mean, for ships, that's fairly important to be able to beat Leviathan, right? So, I mean, and I don't have Leviathan. Look at how my face just blocks my shame. Yeah, so Leviathan is a long ways off for me, folks. I don't like. Not only are all the unlocks pretty far away. Like, there's a few of them that they're like level 1 still. I think they're mostly farmed at this point, but it's a long ways off, guys. You guys saw how few relic levels I have. Like, yeah, putting relic 9 on Malik and Darth Revan. I mean, I could do it eventually, but I mean, that wouldn't be the only thing I have to work on and get high relics for. It would be a long undertaking. And then once I unlocked Leviathan, cool. Does 4-star Leviathan actually beat 7-star consistently? Actually, I'm not sure, but I would guess that it's not going to be that easy of a fight, frankly. My guess is that it's going to struggle a little bit. And I have Profundity. Where are you, Profundity? Oh, there you are. But he's only at 30 out of 100. I don't have enough crystals to get it boosted all the way to 7 stars, or I would use that. So I didn't have a functional Leviathan, which meant I couldn't actually beat Leviathan. I had nothing that could consistently beat it, and we need something that can beat that fleet, right? In GAC, if you're gonna win in GAC, you have to be able to beat Leviathan. And even though Executor with the bounty hunters and punishing one don't like always forever beat Leviathan, it's considerably more consistent than anything else I had available. And getting Dengar a little bit better, or significantly better, and wasting all those relic materials and the Zeta was me just trying to make that a little more consistent. So the question is, was it worth it? Should I have invested all of those relic materials just so I could at least a little more consistently beat ships, you know, in GAC and potentially in territory wars, or even in fleet arena? I mean, check this out, guys. Well, I don't know if, oh man, I dropped all the way to 14. I was number 11. I was actually number 7 for a while, guys. I was climbing. I haven't tried to get to the top, but I mean, my fleet rank, I do beat Leviathan pretty consistently now. And that's nice because I have a relic 9 on Dengar. I guess the other thing I should actually mention here, folks, is I also have a lot of relic levels on my other bounty hunters. Like, not only just Boba Fett, but I also have them on, let's see, well, and he's way less relevant now, but IG-88 I had to relic 8. I had Cad Bane to relic 8. Ironically, my Bosk is the worst of the pilots, but I also have Bando up to relic 8, just so that fleet can actually counter things. So getting Dengar to 9, on the surface, it looks real dumb. On like a closer inspection, it looks hopefully slightly less dumb, but I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know, respectfully, in the comments, what would you guys have done? Was that a good move? Was that a bad move? Was that, like, how would you rate it, folks? And, like, just, I mean, be respectful, but be honest. I would be very curious to hear what you guys have to think, or have to say. I don't necessarily regret it, despite how dumb it kind of looks. This is also very on brand for this account, going on just wild goose chases for really random edges that I'm trying to achieve, just to make this account more interesting and fun to play. So, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xerath is hopefully not quite this dumb. Take care, folks.